You shouldn't focus on the things you can't control in life. The only things you can control are your thoughts and in your mind. You see, everything else is just a distraction, a byfactor, a byproduct of what it already is happening, essentially, and that is your mind and your thoughts are simultaneously creating a simulation of experiences covered as memories. But it's all coming from the byfactor of God, which is essentially you. But you see, religion is part of a distraction that occupies your mind to the point where you're now back in ego. You're now back into the things that you were told rather than the things that you learned yourself. And this is why certain things like religion, which is something you can't control, it's a man-made factor. It's a program that regardless of what happens, it's going to give you the wrong sort of information to go against what's already within you. So there's nothing you can control about that, but what you can control is how you view it because you know the truth. That is a choice. That is a decision. Free will, as they say. The things that tend to distract us a lot without giving us a sense of individuality from within. You shouldn't try to control it. You shouldn't. You shouldn't try to control your partner either, Everything that happens within your partner will have been free flowing if it's the right partner. If it's someone you feel like you should control, chances are you don't trust them. So chances are you don't trust yourself because you made that decision of becoming that person because that person is a reflection of you. That person becomes a part of you, you see. The term great minds think alike often the case is true. The term you're thy worst enemy, it's true. Half the time you are thy worst enemy. Half the time you are your hero. Think about it. Every time certain things happen to you that were out of your control, you might have thought about those things for a split second within your mental frame, within your thought patterns, and then it manifestates into a distraction, you see, or something that you can't control. But then you have the capability of shutting it down and just controlling that very thing without having to really physically control it, because mentally your thought patterns have protected you from this distraction. It's kind of like, when a moral guy walks past a brothel. He knows what it is, he knows that there's not a lot of things that he can do to change it, but he can change the way he views it by not going inside, you see? And that inspires someone to behave the same way, because there's someone that might be in that brothel the whole time, feeling low, feeling dark, and then he sees this guy look at the building and turn around. You see, you never know whose manifestation you are appearing in someone else's reality, if you know what I mean. Like, you could appear as someone else's manifestation in their reality, vice versa in your reality. You see what I'm saying? This is why I'm saying we're all reflections of one another. We all create these distractions for one another, you see? So ultimately, the distractions actually exist because we create them all simultaneously. One asked the question. This is why I love metaphysics, though, you see? Because when you understand that everything is happening from within your patterns, you understand how the law of attraction really works. Decide what you want. Believe you can have it. Believe you deserve it. Believe it's possible for you. and then close your eyes every day for several minutes and visualize having what you already want. Feeling, that's the crucial thing. Feeling the feelings of already having it. And watch how that reality shapes it to the way you picture it in your mind. And of course, there's going to be a time delay, but it's really just the construct building the thing that you want in your mind. But because there's a time delay, it's happening in slow fragments. In a dream, there's no time delay. So everything that happens in your mind happens like that with simultaneous. It's quick attraction, quick law of attraction. But in this construct of a physical frame, the physical matter, there has to be a time struct. Because if anything had to happen simultaneously in this universe, we would all go crazy. You see, there are laws to the universe and physics. Distractions are one of them. You create distractions, period.